trailer reaction YouTube video. Now this one's actually one that I kind of wanted to do because it reminded me of the Tim Burns Alice in Wonderland trailer reaction YouTube video I did. Yeah, that trailer reaction YouTube video that I did, but I mean, there are a lot of them that I haven't done yet, and I mean, I'll probably get to all those later in the future. And with me doing some of them. Now this one, because I kind of wanted to do this one, and then I'll explain all the details later. And then I guess it kind of does make sense, and well, I mean, it kind of does, and I figured that I would do this one, and then there's the next one, and I kind of felt very great for me to do this one, and then of course I'll be able to do this one, and then the next one, which I guess I already know what those first two will be like, and then I'm gonna do these two first ones, and then I'm gonna do these first two, and then I'm gonna do this trailer reaction YouTube video, and then the next one, and then I'm gonna do the last two trailer reaction YouTube videos, as well as the Ryan Shane Gaming Play YouTube video. Yeah, I'll be able to do those free. I'll be able to do those free YouTube videos. I'll be able to do those free YouTube videos sometime later today. So yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense. So yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's watch this. Wow, it looks so great.
I don't want to be a good man.
Yeah.
Great one.
Wow, it does look very great. Oh yeah, there was a sort of like a silent film. Oh yeah, so wait a minute, this movie references the silent film in color? Wow. Oh, the same director of the Spider-Man trilogy, and yeah. Oh, the same person behind the producer of Tim Burns' Alice in Wonderland, the trailer reaction YouTube video I did. Oh wow.
But only after you defeat the Wicked Witch.
Just how wicked is she?
Towns were destroyed. Children were orphaned. A great wizard from Kansas. I've waited for you to come and set things right. Me?
Did those crows just say we're gonna die?
Your magic is the only thing strong enough to save us all.
Please tell me you gentlemen can fight.
No.
We'll be seeing.
Guys, take mine. I might not actually be a wizard.
Yes, but they don't know that. You're capable of more than you know. Are you the great man we've been waiting for?
I think I could be.
Oh, it does look very interesting. Oh wow, it kind of does look very interesting. So yeah, now what did I think of the trailer? I actually thought it was a perfectly good trailer, so I give it a 5 out of 5 and 10 out of 10. Now you already know what happens in the beginning, middle, and the end. Now I'm going to talk about all the other details. Now me and Sim were still doing school on YouTube videos and different kinds of YouTube videos, and this is just how it is. And yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense because I haven't done this one, but now I have. And I mean, I've done a lot of these trailer reaction YouTube videos before, so it kind of does make sense for me to do this one. And I mean, there are a lot of them that I haven't done yet. Yeah, I mean, because there's a lot of possibilities out there, which ones, and yeah, you kind of get the idea because there's a lot of them that I haven't done yet, and I'll get to all of them later in the future. Yeah, there's a lot of them, but I'll get all to them later in the future. So yeah, I'll get all to that later in the future. However, for right now, it actually did look very great, and yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense now that I think about it. So yeah, and yeah, now that it does look very great, so yeah. Now, me and Shane, we're still doing school and YouTube videos and different kinds of YouTube videos. This is just how it is. This is kind of just how it is for how I'm doing all this, and yeah, I guess it kind of does seem like a fair idea because, you know, it's a very great and all, and I already know what the next one is going to be. Now, the next one is actually I'm actually going to do a trailer reaction YouTube video on the, well, I mean, you'll find out. Well, I mean, you'll find out. I mean, there are a lot of them that I haven't done yet, but we'll get to all of them later in the future. And I was also hoping for me to do trailer reaction YouTube videos on the movies that I hated and disliked as a kid, and then I still do today. Well, I mean, we'll get to all that sometime later in the future, just for me saying. And you know, with the idea of the final week of March, with me doing video gaming, coming back to video gaming YouTube videos for the final week of March. Kind of makes March of this year a lot more busier, excited and busier at the same time. So yeah, I guess it kind of does make a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, I guess there are a lot of these that I haven't done yet. I'll probably just keep on doing trailer reaction YouTube videos like these until when like I've covered up all the old trailer reaction YouTube videos. Well, until when I've covered up all the old ones regarding to like movie, TV show, and video game trailer reaction YouTube videos of like old ones. Yeah, I guess that kind of does make sense. Yeah, and you know, for some trailer reaction YouTube videos, like, you know, for some trailer reaction YouTube videos, like, for ones that I don't know, I think I've done a couple of them, but I mean, at least it's much more easier for me to find, like, the whole, like, thing for it, and I guess that kind of does make sense. I mean, I don't know, because when I think about it, there's a lot of these that I haven't done yet, and so it's just these two. It's just these two first, and it's just these two. This one and the next one first, and then I'll do the other three later. So it's just these two YouTube videos first, and then it's just these two YouTube videos first, and then the one that will come out, and then the other three YouTube videos that will come out later today. So yeah, that's kind of how I am planning all this, and how it's easily going about all that, and yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense for me to do this one, and you'll easily find out what the next one is, and how I was hoping to do that one, and yeah, I guess it kind of does make sense now that I think about it, and yeah, and I'll probably, and I'm certain I'll probably still be able to like easily work on the next one, which honestly would be another one of the best ones, and yeah, I guess that kind of just makes sense, and I'll probably have a new topic for the what would have happened if this weren't in real life Round TMRT gameplay series YouTube video for next week's one. So yeah, I'll probably come up with something for that. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for today. Peace out. Bye bye.